It's here. It is here. It's finally here. Don't go away. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Fat Guy Productions. I am Paul, coming to you as always from beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. And I've been talking to you about this for a while because I've been waiting for this for half a year, more, maybe. I've been telling you that in addition to this camera, in addition to that camera, and in addition to this camera too, I'm going to get a new camera that's going to enable me to get up close and personal. Well, it's finally here. It's called the Reach. It's by Logitech. It's heavy as hell. And I'm going to show it to you right now. All right, let me tell you about the Reach camera from Logitech. This was, I want to say Kickstarter. I think everything is a Kickstarter, even though there are other things like that. So it's like a Kickstarter. I'll put the right name down here somewhere. But it was like a Kickstarter from Logitech for this camera, specifically for people like me who do like show and tell videos where you need to every now and then get the camera into the work. All right? That's what this is. A very easily maneuverable and adjustable camera for getting in tight. Now, you see it's a weighted stand included because you had your choice between a weighted stand or a table clamp. I wanted to be able to move mine around, so it's got the weighted stand. It's the Logitech Reach camera, base mount. And you see, listen, I almost cheated you, okay? I've been waiting for this so long. I was so excited. I started just ripping this thing open. And it was packed in a nice outer box, and it was packed in this box. It's really solid and protected. So you know how I feel about that. And I actually broke the seal. I guess that's over here. I actually broke this seal and opened the lid. Stopped there, realized it was a huge mistake. So I did not take anything out. I have not seen anything of it. I just close the flap back up, and I'm going to show it to you here today. Now, first, because it is heavy, it comes with this built-in handle. Nice feature. Okay. Oh, comes with a bunch of gobbledygook on the back here. 1 year limited hardware warranty. 1 year limited hardware warranty. Compatibility. Plug and play over USB-C. That can be used with most operating systems. Okay. Now, listen. I relied on Logitech cameras for quite a while, but they let their software lapse, and so I was really disenchanted with them. And this is OBSBot. This is OBSBot. This is DJI. I've moved away from Logitech, but this was innovative and different, and I wanted to see it and try it, and hopefully it's not a waste of money, because this was not cheap. And I'm going to put the price that I committed to right down here somewhere so you can see it. But let's take a look and see the Reach. You know, listen, I tell you all the time, I read your comments, so I knew you wanted tighter shots. I wanted tighter shots. I've been wanting that for a long time, but I need good lighting. I need to get up in my grill, and having a camera in between here like this, it just doesn't work, so. Alright. Okay, I don't know how this is going to work out because it's a little too big. But you can see right here, it's got the, it's got the instructions here in the lid. Just set the post into the base, It can stand straight up and down. You can pivot it. You can slide it back and forth. You can go up and down. You can tilt the camera 360 degrees or in this way or 180 this way. This looks like it's really going to be good, and I'm going to have to tell you about it as I go, what my plans are and how I'm going to work this, because this is going to be a little bit different. So, do these just pop out of here? I think they do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this to the floor. Oh. I'm going to bring these boxes up one at a time. Oh, no. Okay, so that comes up as one piece. There's more down there. So let's do this a bit at a time. So look, okay, it's really heavy. This is 10 pounds. If it's a pound, it's heavy. This is heavy. You can work out with this thing. And I'm sad about having it have to sit on the desk somewhere. All right? But, look. Well, hang on. Let's finish looking in this thing. See if is there more in here? Why won't this open? I guess there's... Is that the whole thing? I guess that's it. Okay. Here, let's get this out. So, I'm sad about having to have this sit on my desk. God, that's heavy. Because real estate is at a premium here. But here's the thing. It only really takes up this much space, okay? Because stuff can sit on the base. And so, yeah, I'm not too worried about it. And then look at this. I've never seen anything like this on one of these weighted bases. This is a good 3 millimeters thick, rubber, grippy base thing. This is not just some cheeso rubber thing. This is serious business. Listen to that. You hear how solid that is? This thing is solid. So, yeah, look. So, okay. I can have the lamp there. I can put that there. I can put that there. Okay, so I can make use of this turf. All right? So it's not the end of the world. Okay, put that here. That is the reach itself. Here's a little booklet that I will ignore probably. And USB-C. You know, I think that's it. I think that's it. Oh. All right, so let's take a look at this. So the point of this is I can keep it out of the way when I don't want it, and when I do want it, I can just grab it and go and pull it right down into my work. I'll talk about how I'm going to connect to this thing and record from it, because my situation here is getting pretty complex. I don't know if you've noticed this or not, but in my videos, I do what's called multicams. So I am recording to this and this and this all at the exact same time. That way all the stuff is synced up, and then I edit it out, and I can provide you with different vantage points and things like that. And this is going to be a fourth camera in the multicam world. Okay, so here's an issue. Look at that. That's ridiculous. Really? Why would... That sucks. Okay. What is this? This is just over 35 inches. So 37 inches long. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Okay? Trash. I have to get my own cord out. Oh, hold on. Hold on. There's cord here. That's extension. I jumped the gun. I'm so bad at this. I feel ashamed and embarrassed, and I feel like I should be punished. I'm sorry, Logitech. That was wrong of me. There is cord here. So I bet there's going to be 70 inches of cord. And I got snarky early. I got snarky early. Ooh. Okay, so God. Man, I put them right on blast, and now I gotta go get my cord here. Oh, I am so stupid. Man. Okay, so we have 37 inches in the extension. Okay, I'm gonna put that right there for now. All right, so here is the Reach camera. And you see it's got a little camera on the end of it and this whole gizmotic thing here. And then we have the cord. We're going to wrap that. See how long this is. Well, I bet it's pretty close to the same length. Let's turn this around so we can get a good measurement here. Okay, so this is, yeah, give or take, this is 31 inches, so we got 68 inches in length. That's pretty good, okay? I cannot complain about that. I take back what I said, and I am thoroughly humiliated and ashamed. Okay, so how does this work? Okay, so what happens here? I may have to adjust my cameras. Is this just pops in? Oh yeah, nice snug fit. Okay, now I'll tell you. I don't know how it works. Can you even see? I know you can't see. Oh, yeah. Oh, there we go. Oh, look, so, okay, there. This is just like a cradle for it, okay? So, all right. Oh, it's kind of catchy. Oh, look at that. Okay. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh. Okay, I gotta re-aim this camera here to get a better shot of what's happening. Maybe I can move it further away too. Okay, listen. Don't go away. I'm gonna just be right here. Calm yourself. I'm just gonna set this camera up so you can see better. There. All right. So this is the Reach camera. And this part I don't like. Okay, because that just eats up cord. But, okay, so here's the Reach camera, and it just moves around. Like so. And it can go up and down. Okay, see how easy you can move it down? And you can pivot it. So I can put it right here. And here's one of the nice things, okay? There's marks on the camera that show its orientation. So if I'm going to move it, so if I've got it oriented just like this, and I want to move it over here and keep the orientation, I just do it like this, and the orientation stays. You see how the camera pivots as I go? So I don't lose my orientation as I move the camera. Then if I want to move it up or down, I just grab this, move it up or down. Okay, I can swing it this way. I can move it forwards or backwards. So I can get it right in here. Okay. And so I can just bring it in. All right. And put it right where it's got to go to capture the shot. So, okay, right there's my orientation. Okay, I've got everything lined up. And now let's say I want to get closer to my work. I can just bring it down. All right. Now, let's say I want to kind of get a different angle. I can come over here and change my angle. And now I've got a whole different angle or perspective, and I'm still lined up. Or I can bring the camera right back. Or I can slide it over here and do this to it. All right. I can even change the perspective to that. Move it up. Change back. All right. So, yeah, there it is. So, okay, let's show you everything a little more closely here. All right. I'm going to show you this a little bit later. But first of all, the camera, it can go from here to here. All right. The camera, it can go from there to there, 360 degrees. And you see the dot shows you what is up. Or what should be facing you, I should say. So that would be, in this case, I should be able to see the dot, okay? It can go like so. Although it seems to want to slide. Maybe it's not intended to do that, okay? Because maybe it's just supposed to be about this. So it can go up to there or down to there. And maybe this is only if you want to seat it like so, and then you can do it like that. So you see how you can do it that way. And then that's kind of pivoty. Yeah. Okay, and then you can always just flip it back out and slide it around. And that's going to be one of my biggest issues, is sliding this thing around and not knocking a bunch of stuff over. But man, I've been... Okay, so this is pretty... And that's real... It's there. It's not droopy. It's not saggy. Or I can bring it back. I can pivot it this way. I can pivot it that way. And like I said, okay, with the pivot, if I hold it by this ring as I pivot, the camera keeps its perspective. And if I hold it here as I go this way, the camera keeps its perspective. Okay? And then I can go up. And there we have it. So I can always just keep its perspective no matter which way I'm turning this thing. That's pretty neat. Clever, clever, clever. All right, so let's talk about this thing. And I'll try and get some shots with it after I get it set up to include here at the end of this video that maybe I can put in while I'm talking right now, because I'm going to kind of tell you about this thing. So, pros. I can get it right up in my grill. I can just be right there when I'm doing stuff. I can have the camera sitting right there while I'm doing stuff. Okay? So that is going to be really nice. Option of a tabletop or a clamp mount, very nice. I love some of the features about how it maintains its position and how movable it is. And, you're not having to do a lot to move the camera. All you got to do is just kind of grab it and go, and you're there, okay? You don't have to fight with tripods and knurled knobs and all this other stuff. So I really love that. Some cons. I hate the way the cord moves with this. I don't like that. I don't have a lot of room here, and the cord moving up and down, I got clearance things I have to be thinking about. But I'm thinking about putting the camera over here. I have a spot where it could be cleared out. The camera could sit here, and the thing could move 10 ways from Sunday and not be a problem. So that's what I'm thinking about, and that may be not an issue. I appreciate they give me the extension cord, but it's not 4K. That's a big deal. I do my videos in 4K, and I don't know how this is going to be when we transition from a clip in this camera in 4K over to a clip from this. How's that going to look? Okay, well, you're going to be able to see right now how it's going to look, because if you're seeing it from the Logitech camera right now, which I'm going to have a label under here, you're going to see what the video looks like. So I wish it was 4K. It's not. But here's the thing, okay? Sometimes in 4K, like this camera or this camera, in post, I'll zoom in to give you a tighter shot. I won't have to do that with this because I'll zoom in live just by getting the camera tighter to what I'm doing. So that will be a nice thing. I suspect the image quality is going to be just fine. It would be nice if it was 4K. I don't know what else I need to do, but here's some personal issues that have nothing to do with the camera. Where do I connect this? How do I connect this? Well, my computer setup was way back over there, and this camera, they have cords that run all the way around, all the way over there, and I'm not doing that with this. But I was smart enough when I replaced that Mac Mini with a new Mac Mini. I kept the old one and I set it up over there, and it's just sitting right there. And I'm going to run this over to that with one of these little hard drives. Check this out. This is a LaCie SSD hard drive, 2 terabytes with Thunderbolt connection. So I'm already using one. What you're seeing right here being recorded is being immediately transferred from my Mac Mini back there into one of these drives. And I ordered another one for that Mac Mini. So this and that drive are going to connect to that Mac Mini. And when I want to record to this, it'll be on that one. Now, the monitor for that one, it's a little tiny thing. It faces that way. All right? But it's on a little pivoting stand. So I've got a gap right here where I can see it. I can just pivot it around and see it. That way I can see my shot and make sure that the shot is right. So I do have a plan for how to set this up and how to use it. But overall, I'm excited. I hope this really helps deal with the repeated problem of not being able to get tight enough shots for you guys. Some of the stuff I do is small, working on die cast and whatnot, and it's going to be nice to be able to get a camera down in there, and when I need it to be out of my way, I can just push it out of the way and be done with it. It is built beautifully. It feels solid and good. It looks great, and I'm excited to try it. I think it's going to be fantastic. But proof is in the pudding, and maybe I'll come back in 6 months or at least mention it going forward in some of my videos where I use it and I'll tell you what I think about it. But so far, so good. I'm really happy with it. I'm excited to use it, and I can't wait to bring you these nice new tight shots using my Logitech Reach camera. All right, I hope you loved this video. If you did, please give it a giant thumbs up, click subscribe, and don't forget to click the notification bell so you never miss one of my videos. As always, if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. Especially, did you get a Reach? Have you used it yet? Do you like it? Tell me anything you know about it. I'd love to hear it. All right, that's going to do it for today. I have a lot to do now, so I'm going to get to work. I hope the rest of your day is just fun and exciting and full of new and creative devices. Until next time, this is Paul from Fat Guy Productions saying, be good.